everyone. So today I'm going to talk about a topic I'm really excited about. This is the 90s kid tag. And if you're a 90s kid, you know how awesome the 90s were. Like, I mean, seriously, what is life now without the 90s? Whatever, we all have to grow up at some point. So I was born in 1987, which makes me a true 90s kid. Doesn't mean I was born in the 90s, it means I lived through them. Let's not get it twisted. So let's go ahead and get it started. The first question is, what were your favorite toys? Sky Dancer, Easy Bake Oven, and Barbies. Like, those were my top 3 90s toys, like, for life. The Barbies, I see why I'm obsessed with The Sims now, because I would have the girlfriend with the boyfriend, but then he cheated on her, and then the other girl came in and she was like, honey, that's my man. All this, like, just drama. And then me and my sister would play, like, for hours with Barbies, and we had a pink, like, Barbie stretch limo, and that was really fun. It was fun to, like, get their clothes and try them on and take them off. I mean, change their clothes, okay? nothing too crazy. So if you don't know what Sky Dancers are, they're these little, like, ballerina looking dolls, and they have these wings, and they had all these different colors hair, all these different types of colored hair, and you would put the doll into the little stand, and then it had a string that you would pull. So that would keep me and my sister busy for just hours. I'm sure my mom was just living it up. But I remember taking that thing to school, which you weren't supposed to take toys to school, but I didn't listen. So I took it to school. I'm pulling the thing, but I don't realize I'm by a tree. The thing gets stuck in the tree. We can't get it out. End of my Sky Dancer. So needless to say, my mom was not happy about that, and neither was I. Oh, and I forgot another toy or collectible item to mention. Pogs. Like, I don't know if you guys know what Pogs are, but they were literally just little cardboard circles. But on the playground, they were true currency. Like, if you had certain kinds of Pogs, you would trade them with your friends. They had, like, little plastic canisters you would put your stuff in. And they had slammers, which were the heavy ones that, you know, could definitely put somebody's eye out. But those were cool too. So we would play with Pogs, we would play with Jacks, we would just play straight up cards. And next question is, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? This one is kind of tough. I mean, I'm just gonna have to say both, because both of them have, like, just classic good stuff. Like, you're all I ever wanted, and there's bye 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 bye. So I mean, you really expect me to pick one? I can't. So I'll choose both. The next question is, what was the weirdest fashion trend? I have to say the weirdest fashion trends were sodas, those shoes that had, like, the thick platform, because the Spice Girls were in and popping. Those were weird. And butterfly clips. Now, if you know what butterfly clips are, there was the little ones that were, like, plastic that you would, like, twist your hair and then clip one here, twist your hair and then clip one here. There was those, but then there was the ones that were silver and they had, like, glitter on them and they would, like, dangle. I mean, at the time, they were legit. They're just like, if you had those, you were a boss. So, but nowadays, I can't really get away with those. Although tattoo necklaces are coming back. I feel like a lot of 90s stuff is just, like, showing back up again. Like, this was cool then. Like, you guys act like this is brand new. This is not new. You little peasants. Not really, but yeah. Favorite collectible, I would have to say Pokemon cards. Those were so big, like, when we were kids, especially if you got the hieroglyphic cards. You were like the queen of the playground. So Pokemon cards. The next question is, how many Tamagotchis did you go through? Honestly, I only went through one, and that was because I had to save up all my allowance for, like, I remember it was the entire summer that they had just come out. I had to save up all my allowance, and then I finally got to go to Toys R Us, have my money stacked up. I was ready. So I ended up getting a puppy. I remember it was orange, and I remember taking good care of it for most of the time. And I got kind of bored with it, and then it kind of died, and then the battery died, and I never got to replace it, so it was like, whatever. But if you don't know what Tamagotchis are, they're just like these little metal keychain things, but there would be pets and stuff that you would be able to take care of. and you would like be able to watch them grow. You had to feed them, you had to train them, you had to, you know, help them be positive members of society. That was your job. And then at the end, once you're done raising them, I think they die. I think they had like a little funeral for them, and then I think the game starts all back over again. But it was just a little screen. I don't know. Everybody was just so fascinated with them. But I just had one. I was satisfied with that. The next question is, what is your favorite Disney Channel original movie? I would have to say Smart House. That movie, okay, it's creepy at the end, but how cool would it have been to have a smart house? Especially being a 90's kid. That was like an extreme thought, like that could never happen, but it would be so cool if it did. But nowadays we have that kind of technology and beyond some. So, I mean, until cars fly, we're not completely there. But a talking house that can make you breakfast, get with the program. The next question is, what is your favorite music artist? This is hard. Every time anybody asks me like what my favorite music artist is, I have a hard time. But I want to say at that time, it was Britney Spears and then Christina Aguilera. You know, those were my top two. It was like, I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. You know, and you watch the video over and over and over again, and you try to do all the dance moves. I'm not alone here. Don't try to judge me. You know, you did it too. Okay. Next question is, what is your favorite candy? My favorite candy by far, and still is today, but mainly of the 90's, was the baby bottle pop. I don't know why that was so good. It was just so good. I think it was cool because I think I got excited because it felt like it was 2 in 1. Like you had the powder in the bottom and you had the little candy on the top, and you could just do both all in one. It was just fire. Like it was just so good. Yeah, so baby bottle pop. Next question is, what would you watch when you got home from school? So many things. Like I had to write them down, but I wrote down a few. So, Xena, the Princess Warrior, or the Warrior Princess, whatever, Xena, Hercules, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Clarissa Explains It All that, Kenan and Kel, The Amanda Show, Cousin Skeeter, and then maybe, it was in the 2000s, but I remember in middle school, me and my friend would watch, what was the name of the show? I just had it. Seventh Heaven. We would watch Seventh Heaven every day, and then on commercial breaks, we would call each other and be like, can you believe what Robbie just did? Ooh, I can't believe Lucy. She is acting a fool. Like, it was really one of the highlights of my middle school life. So, Seventh Heaven, that was one. And the last question I have here is, if your childhood could have a scent, what would it be? It would have to be those Mr. Sketch markers, the smelly markers. You just smell them, and it's like, oh, the smell of childhood. And even the ones that smell bad, like the black licorice one and the cinnamon one, like those weren't my favorites, but I still like to just inhale them. And just like, it takes me back to being a child when things were just so much easier. But yeah, so that's all the questions I have to answer for the 90's kid tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and comment down below some of your 90's favorites. I'd love to hear them, and I'd love to see what we have in common, actually, because, let's face it, 90's kids are, like, the best kids. No offense. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and talk to you later. Peace. Dude, how could I forget to say Rugrats was my favorite?
Wow.
What was that? What? Okay, I forgot Rugrats, I forgot Recess, I forgot the Power Rangers? What? Go Power Rangers! Oh, and I love Barney, and I love the Lamb Chop. Yeah, Lamb Chop. Okay, I need to stop, because I'll never finish. Oh, childhood, I will forever miss you. But anyway, I'm really done now. I'm done rambling. I'm out.